At the camera. Yeah. Boom, welcome to another crack session. And I'm out here and it's cold, you know, it's winter times now, but I'm still grinding and grafting out here for my craft. And I'm going to interview an amazing artist that's going to tell you all about his work and tell you what inspired him and what made him want to start making music and stuff like that. And he goes by the name of? Tilo, nice to meet you, Tilo. Good to meet you, brother.
Yeah,
it's
my
cold.
hand out the pocket.
Yeah.
Right back at that.
So Tilo, what got you into music and what made you want to start making music?
I grew up with a dad that was covering a lot of music. We'd go to shows a lot and we'd have us studying music and different things.
Yeah.
So naturally just started making it.
Okay.
And then I saw the power of music to like teach people stuff. There's stuff that I would learn through song lyrics that like I didn't have any experience of. And when you start going through stuff in your teenage years, you see your friends start going through stuff in your teenage years, you're trying to think of the best way to help them. And for me, being able to put stories and thoughts and opinions and views through music was a more effective way of seeing how I can help people than like at the time inviting them to church or trying to invite them to music, whatever it was. They weren't responsive to that, but music they're a bit more responsive to.
Okay, that's what stuff. So is there any challenges that you face in music or anything that you face? Like it could be writers, block, or any kind of thing like that. Any challenges that you face?
In the making of the music?
Yeah, in the making of the music,
not so much anymore. I mean, you obviously suffer with writer's block. I produce and mix all my stuff, so quality control is always a huge thing that you're trying to make sure of. But I mean, a huge part of it is discipline. You know, you approach it like it's work. You approach it like here's the schedule. And I need to always be getting better. And I was having a chat with someone actually yesterday at church and saying about how like there's some things that people don't have the ability to get better in. So you may have the drive and the passion, the desire, but you might like. So with me in football, I can't play football. And it doesn't matter how hard I work it, I'll never be good at it.
I know you
Music is one of the things I actually have the ability to excel at. So you got to put in the work behind it. So once that kind of switch flips, then it's like okay. You know. So since then, there's not been too much struggle. Maybe being accessible. Musically, a lot of what I do is very
and you're an
dense.
independent artist as well.
Exactly.
Would you ever sign a deal, or would you just run and remain?
Depends.
Okay.
Got to learn from other people's experiences, and there's not many positive major label experiences. So indie labels possibly. It's all about partnership.
Distribution deals,
deals, things like that.
Okay. Is there any? What do you think of UK music right now currently? Because people say it's heavily drill. You keep it short, sweet, and simple. But what do you think of it? Do you think it's prospering, or do you think it's kind of?
Oh, it's prospering. It's definitely prospering.
In what ways? In what type of ways?
Well, there's never been such a connection between the UK and the US in terms of artists and collaboration. If you look back to how big a deal it was for Kanye to be on American Boy, and like Chipmunk and Chris Brown, like these were anomalies. That kind of thing isn't crazy anymore. Snow Allegra's over here getting interviewed and stuff. Like it's a big deal. UK is really seen as a market, but like you say, it's heavily drill. But at the same time, you know, the Cream Rise to the Top, Sim's just released a new album. Stormzy, Dave, like there's some real
music,
real lyricists. So it's cool.
It's true. Cool, So you've dropped your projects. And what reactions are you getting from the project, and how do you feel about it?
Pretty good, man. I feel good about it in terms of it's my best work so far.
Okay.
I definitely feel like I've got more in me, which is always a good feeling. You don't want to release something and feel like you're done, right? So, but the response has been amazing. The numbers have been great, you know, which is a part of it. It's a weird one to gauge though, like with people's responses, because like what are you actually looking for? You know, like what is it that someone could say to me that would satisfy? There's probably not much. But I've had some really lovely comments about some songs that are really helping people. There's a friend of mine that he's a police officer. And I've got a song talking about mentorship, a song called Advisor. And he went to this situation and was cleaning up after a kid that got killed or whatever. And he then said that song was really hitting him because what I was saying and how much that kid needed it. So stuff like that, you know, where people are really grasping the depth of what's being said,
Thank you.
Pretty cool.
And we're almost running out of time here. So what's your goals for next year, and where can they find you on Instagram?
Get better, and build the community.
Okay.
And you can find me at teelowjc everywhere.
Everywhere.
That's
Remember,
me.
teelowjc. Make sure you follow him. He's going to blow next year. Keep pushing his work no matter what. And that's another crack session out here. Boom.
Amazing.